Hey cats, what's happening?
Hi YouTube. We're taking a little stroll through our backyard today. We're going to show you what's in those woods behind our pond.
We're going back there. Not just poured down rain. They heard some thunder way off in the distance, but I mean it poured and poured and poured. So it watered the garden pretty good back here. Hopefully the woods isn't that wet, because we were kind of looking forward to taking this walk today.
Yeah. Show you what's back there. You always see it in our movies.
Little adventure. Backyard adventure.
So what do you guys think? Check out this spot here. Wouldn't that be a perfect place to either pitch a tent or get your RV parked back here? We could do like an RV B&B, get some water back here, some sewer back here. What do you think? We could rent it out. What do you guys think?
She wants to open a campground back here. It is a nice spot, and my buddy used to have a tent set up right back here. And he'd come on the weekends and hang out. Kind of one of those primitive tents. Oh boy, look at the water. It's puddled up here. That's all right. I wanted to show you this. What we have here is on our backyard, Medina County Land Conservancy. And so what that means is all the property behind us here is on a land conservation program by the county. It pretty much means that the owners have given consent for the Land Conservancy to put it on their list. And from what I understand, they can't do any development on the property. It remains as a conservation area. They do have, some limits as to what you can do. I think you're allowed to hunt on land conservancy property, but you cannot build on it, so it'll stay like this. So we're lucky.
Yeah, that's great for us.
There's our yard up here, and we got this nice woods behind us. Ag fields over there. There's some cool stuff back here, though.
Where's our backyard?
The backyard is way back that way.
Straight back there?
Well, yeah, straight behind us, quite a ways. It's so nice back here. Look at that little glen over there. You think you could see some deer laying in there or something. We're going to keep heading this way, though. All right, I think we keep going that way.
Ooh, a bone.
Yeah, that's a bone, all right. It's a leg bone.
From what?
I don't know.
It doesn't look very long.
Hard to tell, but there's the sugar shack. That's what we came back to find here. And the sugar shack is where they used to make maple syrup back here many, 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 many years ago. And they've been doing something here. Oh my, they dug a great big hole beside the sugar shack. Now, I don't know why they did that.
Probably keep people away, maybe?
They got like a moat there. They had a machine back here. They put all this dirt here. But they dug a great big hole there. Let's see. Looks like the hole filled up with water. I was going to show you inside there, but I don't know. It's pretty wet down here now. Yeah, it's a big mud hole. Let's see if I can get the door open. It's pretty stuck. There we go. And I'm in the mud down here. But there's all the stuff, all the buckets they used for harvesting maple syrup, and that's the evaporator thing right there that they boiled the syrup in, and then it vented out up through the roof there. And there's all the maple syrup buckets. Ugh, muddy mess. And I used to bring the boys back here, and I always told them that the coyote lived in there. Because we always found bones back here, like, you know, the coyote ate the bones and left, or ate the flesh and left the bones laying.
Oh, you told kids that.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure there was a coyote in there, because see how the door is kind of ajar there a little bit. Before they dug that big hole there, you could always find fur on the edge of the doorway there, where it went in and out of there, and who knows where it slept underneath all of that junk.
Looks like this was a fire ring.
Yeah, there's some kind of fire ring there. I'm sure somebody camped back here at one point or another. It's kind of a cool little building, though.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have fallen down after all these years.
Yeah. My grandsons just love this. There's an old Ford pickup, an F-150 with a cap. There's more down this way. An old car just buried. Old Chevy. And then we got another F-150 or 250. Well, it says F-250 Custom Super Duty, but it says F-100 right there. So somebody probably just put that sticker on there to make it a little bigger than it was. And then over here, got an old station wagon or something buried in the poison ivy. And it's not a station wagon, it's a sedan. It's a Bel Air. There you go. Now it even gets cooler here. See if I can get in there. It's an old horse-drawn wagon, and it was like a flatbed wagon, and they set a set of discs up on top of it there. But you can see the old wagon wheel there. The other wheel is way in the back.
It's buried.
Kind of buried in the ground there. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Buried in the ground. Just pulled back here many years ago and left just to rot away. Maybe you would like this sticker.
People suck. I saw that.
Metallica, and oh, WMS, Home of the Buzzard.
Wow, that's an old sticker.
That's an old sticker, yeah. But then again, it's an old truck, so.
What's that car back there?
That's an old Chevy, I'm not sure.
Oh, there's just a whole car junkyard back here.
Chevrolet, I'm not sure what it is. It's totally buried in the poison ivy, though. And this appears to be an old manure spreader. Totally, I mean, that's old farm equipment, but you can see the spinner in the back that threw out the manure. Let's see if I can get around the other side of it here, where you can see the back of it. There it is. So yeah, that's an old manure spreader there.
Something a coyote ate, you think?
It's like a rib bone.
Yikes. It's not mine.
And if we keep on going back here, there's the old farm dump. And it's an old dump. Yeah. Another bone. Must have been a deer that got.
Look, here's one too.
Yeah. They're all over the place. So
Wow.
coyotes chewed them up and dragged them all over the place.
Here's another one. Look at this big one.
Yeah. The leg bones.
Did that sound like scary music in the woods?
It sounded like scary clown music in the woods. That's all we need is a scary clown to come running out after us now.
That's my fear.
Not a bear, mind you. Not a moose or a wolf.
Scary clowns.
She's afraid that a scary clown is going to come running out of the woods.
Ever since we watched that stupid Netflix series.
So here you have some evidence of a size 12 pickle crock.
Pickles? Where's the pickles?
And of course what happens in a dump like this, stuff gets dirt in it, water in it, freezes, and cracks. What do we got here?
Oil.
Kendall Super B motor oil. Remember that when you used to have to open an oil can with a can opener?
I don't remember that. I'm not that old.
That's a little souvenir can there. And there's a bunch of them here. There's an old porcelain bucket. We've dug back here and found some cool bottles. It's an old dump, like 1940s maybe. Older. There's some old crocks.
It's a shame they dumped the crocks back here.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
You see bottles everywhere, old bottles.
We have many bottles from here adorning our cupboards in the kitchen.
Yeah, we'll show you when we get back. We've got found some cool stuff back here. And I bet you there's still more stuff, but it's buried. So you have to bring a hoe or something and dig the bottles out because they're buried in the ground, but this has been here many years.
Here's an ash bucket.
Yeah, it is an old ash bucket.
No bottom.
Coal bucket or whatever you call it. There's some green glass right there, but it's probably no good anymore. Let's see. whatever it used to be is broken. I don't know if it was a candy dish or hard to tell. An old part of a blue mason jar. Pull top.
Old perfume bottle.
Yeah.
It's turquoise with a sprayer.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me see. Yeah. Huh.
I can't believe it's in one piece.
It is. Looks like groundhogs have been digging in here too, so you can see how deep this stuff is buried. I mean, those bottles there are like about a foot down in the ground, so if you were to dig with a shovel, who knows what you'd find. Anyway, kind of a neat place to, if you had time to kill. I mean, look at, there's a piece of an old leather shoe. Now that's really old. An old leather lace shoe. That's like 1930s, 1920s.
That thing there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, different, I think the further back you go, the older the stuff is, and then they continue to dump it out, you know, where the more modern stuff is way up that way.
With all the LED now.
This thing has some kind of a royal crest on it, like bird wings. It says federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle.
Alcohol.
Is it a wine bottle or something? Got some guck in it. What's this?
Pepsi.
Sparkling Pepsi. Well, you can dig around here and find some cool stuff.
I would like to dig with the shovel one day and see what we find.
Yeah. We made it back. The bugs eat you alive.
Covered with bug bites everywhere. Oh my God.
I always tell her you got to hose down with off before you go back in the woods there, where the bugs will find you as a wonderful feast.
So cats, if you like this adventure video, make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. I know I preach it, don't I? I just pimp this channel like crazy. Hit that thumbs up. Yep, a big old thumbs up. Share the hell out of us. Share us with your friends. They're going to love us too, just like you do, right? Let's hope. And leave us a comment. Either Itchy or myself or both of us. We'll respond back. We love reading your guys' comments. And that's about all I have for today, except if you look around, our grass is pretty green.
The grass is greener over here.